Welcome back to That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Anime Review episode number 30. I think the last anime review series I did where it reached 30 was actually Masuko Tensei, which I'm going to review that tomorrow. We're reviewing episode 58 of the series, God and Demon. God and Demon Lore, excuse me. Yeah, this episode pretty much finished adapting, well, this book right here. Book 7. Yes, with this very episode, this book is finished. Yes, adapting from finishing at the final chapter of the book, along with the epilogue, skipping one minor scene, and we have snippets of basically chapter 1 of book 8. So here's what happens in the episode. So we have let's start with Diablo first, where he gets contact Rimuru, informs them that, the 7 days clergy are responsible for killing Rahim, the Archbishop. And also, you got evidence? Yeah. And also, we have reporters who report it. They're like, okay. Yeah, and they're all who manipulate this whole thing to start with. Yep. So, then Diablo proceeds to kill before he goes with the 7 days clergy, he takes him on, he talks to King Edward. And basically, he'll protect reporters, but he will not protect him because of what he did. And he agrees to abdicate the throne and name Yoma his successor. And, that's a big story right there. And then Diablo proceeds to, of course, the 7 Luminaries attack him, the 3 of them, and, they think it's snare, but nope, he ensnares them, and then he turns into, a little ball, killing the 3 of them that are there. So at this point, lowering down from 7 down to 3. Then the case of the ones at where Rimuru is, where they attack him. Of course, everyone blocks it, tries to. And of course, Shion's the one who actually nearly breaks through the barrier. And they try to do this vaporous attack. And Rimuru does a special attack, which basically negates their ability. And how is this possible? And by the way, Hinata basically. Then for some reason, Geld, not the orc, the one who's the red hair. Yeah, apparently he stabs basically his comrade because when somebody occurs to go over him. Yep. So, and it seems like maybe somebody occurs to kill Rimuru and Hinata and everybody there, but then Luminous shows up, and then Rimuru is kind of knows who Luminous is, and then she walks over, heals Hinata. Then walks into the clergy and basically tells them, you 3 are no longer needed. Bye. Vaporizes the 3 of them. Meanwhile, though, another one in the capital, I think it's going now, of course, Nicholas, the cardinal, proceeds to supposedly kill the last one. But then his essence transforms into something related to the Eastern merchants, where it's this girl's grandfather, and her name is Meldu the Greed. Which that should be interesting. Meanwhile, though, Luminous basically, she and Rimuru was since that's over with. Also, the fact that Nicholas confronted for manipulating the message. And she's very disappointed not Hinata for basically going against her wishes. But, so, let's put this behind us. And then they proceed to go back to Mrs. Smoothstuff, and then she proceeds to beat the crap out of Valdor for daring to out her there, basically saying her name, and the fact she's basically a demon lord. Then swim a little bit into, by the way, when Hinata wakes up, she asks me, where are you looking? And of course, knows she's beautiful. That is actually taken from chapter 1 of book 8. Not sure why they moved it here for. I thought this is kind of weird. Why? Because she got bear spotter's shirt. Yeah, apparently it looks like the hole was bigger. And I think they made this on purpose because before it didn't seem that big. It seemed like they moved. I don't know if this was animation goof or something. Oh, and the whole thing of Luminous basically nearly crushing Valdora. That is taken from the start of chapter 1. And then afterwards, they proceed to go to the bathhouse, which they cut a lot out here. Basically, this is all basically a montage where they all basically just have some drinking. Well, basically, first day, go to the bathroom, everybody cool stuff. Of course, now, really what he was up to was that it seems like he wanted to go into the girls' bath, but Tina going to the guy's bath instead. And there's a funny moment here where we have Luminous staring at Hinata, and she is basically embarrassed the fact she's staring at her. Oh, and in case you're curious, why is Luminous staring at Hinata? The both ladies. Luminous is obsessed with Hinata, to the point where she really wants to sleep with her. Yes, that is the reason why. She finds her very attractive and she wants her in her bed. Yep. And of course, everyone's drinking, and then of course, Rima look outside, and that's the episode. It's a great episode. Nice ending to the adaptation, the very book 7. It's just shocking that this book took 10 episodes to adapt this book. Like, wow, I did not notice this in the case of like the previous seasons of the show, but man, 10 episodes? Damn. And we have 14 left. Looking up the next book, which is this book right here, is not as long as this book here. In case you're curious though, book 7, if you don't count the acknowledgments, all the character designs that they do in here, this book is roughly 337 pages. Next book that, which is this book right here, book 8. This book is surprisingly really short. It's only 292 pages. So I don't think this one will take as long as this one will. I'd say with 292, if they don't stretch as far as I do, I don't think it'll take 10 episodes. I think it might take 5 or 6. I highly doubt it'll take 10. And then I'll leave book 9, and that'll probably it for the first season of the show. I'm really hoping for a season 4 because, well, still plenty of books. Could it have book 9? It is possible. Damn. Like, I love the adaptation of the thing. But I kind of think they should have... Now, the next episode is called, which is also the first chapter, book 8. My guess is it might be a bit of expansion on what we'll see here in the montage. It's possible. We'll find out next week. Okay, so that's pretty much that particular review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the dislike button. I'm gonna go out for a bit. I got some errands around, of course, going for dinner. And when I get back, I'm gonna watch The Misfit of Demon King Academy. Case closed, and then I'm gonna do Konosuba after that, and finally cap it off with Black Butler. Okay, next video. Bye.